I could speak when I was 8 months old. By the age of 2, I was already reading on my own. At 3, I learned how to hold a pen and write. By 4, I had become a skilled typist. All of this was thanks to my mother. She planned every single minute of my life. Every morning at 7, I had to get out of bed. I ate the nutrition she carefully prescribed. In the morning, I studied for 5 full hours. In the afternoon, I read for another 3 hours. Even during baths, I practiced spoken debate. My only form of entertainment was physical training. She said it was meant to build endurance for learning. Growing up in such a strict environment, I had mastered 6 languages by the age of 8. At 10, I could understand philosophy and culture. At 14, I was admitted into university, where I began studying medicine and law. For 18 full years, my mother never changed. She was determined to shape me into a perfect person. On the day I became an adult, she warned me that I must never have contact with any man.
Dejadle ser y disfrutad la vida. Vuestros suspiros convertid en cantos de alegría.
Soon after the Spanish monarchy came to an end, workers began to take control of power. I gave speeches as a gifted young woman, fighting for dignity on behalf of all women. At first, the men in the audience looked dismissive. Slowly, they were shaken by my words. At the same time, my supporters kept growing. When one speech had just ended, I urgently needed to use the restroom. But I was told there was only a men's room, and that women were not allowed to use it. I walked straight into the men's room anyway. I wanted to break this gender prejudice. I lifted the toilet lid, removed a personal hygiene item with traces of red, and placed it directly into the tank. As I was leaving, I met a male admirer. A handsome man named Bell made a suggestion. He said I should write a book about women's restrooms and turn it into a feminist work. His good looks stirred my feelings. That idea truly made me famous. I was welcomed by countless women, yet Bell was my only male reader. But my mother watched me closely. Her pressure kept me silent. But Bell quietly told me that the world beyond books was much larger, and that observing more would bring new inspiration.
Sabía conocerlas.
Contigo. ¿Por qué está usted en política, señor Valilla?
Just as we were about to keep talking, my mother immediately interrupted us. From that day on, Bell deliberately kept his distance from me. I naturally noticed the change. I secretly asked him what was wrong.
Sí, compañera. Lo tendremos en cuenta.
When I returned home, I felt exhausted. I found a letter beside my bed. I recognized Bell's handwriting. My fatigue vanished instantly. He had never changed at all. From that moment on, we began a secret romance. We had no chance to meet openly, so we passed messages as we brushed past each other. I hid my letters inside cracks in the wall. Every exchange carried longing. Even when I stood at the podium, I replaced my speech notes with love letters. When the crowd dispersed, he would take them away. My career kept rising, and my feelings for him grew deeper, until the day my mother walked by. And